My name is Wong and we are back with another video. Today we're reviewing a car that I've been dying to experience for a very long time. If you're a hot hatch fan like I am, you're not going to want to miss out on this video. This is a 1993 Nissan Pulsar GTIR Series 2 RB Autech. One of only 701 cars ever made. This RB version is the stripped out rally race homologation version. But to take things even further, this vehicle was factory upgraded by the iconic tuning house Autech in Japan, and that makes it one of only 39 Series 2 RB Autechs in existence. This is a very rare car, and this vehicle is no different to the other cars that I feature on this channel, as it has been very tastefully modified, and it makes 208 kilowatts of power on all four wheels in a package that only weighs 1,190 kilograms. If you want to see epic car reviews and more automotive content, please consider subscribing to the channel, and let's get straight into it. Nissan builds the Pulsar GTIR to enter the World Rally Championship, specifically the Group A races. And in order for them to enter, they had to build a limited run of homologation vehicles, sporting a turbocharged 2-litre 4-cylinder SR20 DET, yes, the same engine as the S14 and S15 Silvias. From factory, the motor made 170 kilowatts of power, which propelled the Pulsar GTIR from 0 to 100 in 5.4 seconds. It also did the quarter mile in 13.5 seconds. It was properly fast for what it had under the hood at its time. So this car has had a series of performance upgrades to enhance the SR20 DET from factory. It's got a front mount intercooler, it's got a GT2871R turbocharger, as well as Nistune, a 3-inch turbo back exhaust, and it's been tuned over at Checkered Tuning, and this car is pushing out 208 kilowatts of power on all four wheels. And this is still the stock standard factory unopened SR20 engine, as this motor has ITBs, forged internals, as well as a bigger oil pump and GTR injectors. So that's a really great bonus to these GTIRs. So with all those upgrades in mind, how does this car drive? Let's drop a few gears. Second gear. It really pulls you when you're on it. There's so much power down low in the rev band, it really picks up speed very quickly. With all that power, it really feels right at home in this GTIR. You can feel the all-wheel drive system gripping the tarmac, and it really propels you forward. It's not lightning fast, however, it definitely feels very quick on its feet. This car has a 7,500 RPM red line, and the power builds throughout the entire red band. It's still got all those tuner noises that you know and love from the SR, but in an all-wheel drive package like this, it really is quite a unique experience, because normally you know these cars, or well, specifically this engine, to be from a rear-wheel drive counterpart, but still in this car it feels very tight and darty. Now this car isn't the fastest vehicle that I've ever driven, but it's in the corners where this vehicle truly shines. This car has the ATTESSA all-wheel drive system, it's got a viscous coupling, limited slip differential, and it just drives beautifully through the corners. It feels so planted. The ATTESSA all-wheel drive system has split the power down to 50 at the rear and 50 at the front. And it just feels like it's got so much traction. Every single thing that you put it through, it just hooks up and it just goes. It digs so well to the corners, and as you accelerate through, it really powers out very nicely. Though, there's a sense of this car being a little bit front end heavy, and it just isn't as agile as I want it to be, which is a little bit strange because this is the stripped out type RB version. It's got no power windows, it's got no power electric side mirrors, it's even got no air conditioning as well. So this is as raw as it gets, and I feel like with a few modifications it will definitely help improve the handling and the feedback from this GTIR. I think it's a great package and an awesome platform to build. There weren't that many 90s hot hatchbacks that went like this back in the day. This is truly what what you would call the hyper hatch of the 90s. It's not stiff or harsh or anything like that at all. The car feels like a very comfortable cruiser, and it's very surprising because this car is the stripped out rally version. From looking at this car from the outside, I honestly would have thought that this car would be as raw and as serious as it gets. It's got white line sway bars, it's got Coney shocks, and I really like how this car just maneuvers itself over the road. Now this engine is mated to a 5-speed manual transmission gearbox. These gearboxes have been known to be a little bit fragile. In saying that as well, it's a little bit sloppy and it's a little bit hard to find the exact gear that you want it to go into. But if you find the right gear, you get the right piece of road. So from factory, the GTI-R actually came with a top mount intercooler, as you can see with that big hood scoop on the bonnet. However, a lot of people actually go away with that and they decide to opt for a front mount intercooler. It actually produces more cool air for the engine, and it also helps to increase the noise of that flutter. I really like how this car sounds. I just can't get enough of it. From the outside, this car looks so tough. And compared to the other hot hatchbacks on the market, this car really stood out as something that looked very unique. At the end of the day, this is a hot hatch and you've got so much practicality. There's a sizable rear boot space which you can throw in all your stuff, your ski, and it fits really nicely in there, as well as it being a 5-seater. You've got even a middle seat belt for the back passengers. So if you've got small kids or short passengers, they can really join along with you in the ride that this Pulsar GTIR has to offer. It's very, very cool. Honestly, the Pulsar GTIR doesn't drive anything like a Skyline GTR. So let's put to rest what everyone says about it being a baby Godzilla. This car feels so much more nimble and swift on its feet compared to the Skyline GTR. I really like what this GTIR represents. It's a lot of fun and it's a whole lot of car for the money. Currently, the values are hovering around 20 to 30,000 Australian dollars, and to pick up a good one, you're looking at the higher end of that spectrum. I want to say a huge thank you to the owner, Craig, for letting me drive his pride and joy. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. In the comments below, tell me what you like about the Nissan Pulsar GTIR Series 2 RB Autech. And as well as that, consider subscribing to the channel because I've got some more awesome content coming real soon. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye for now.